Welcome, future leaders and seekers of profound insights. Today, we're venturing beyond the surface of traditional leadership strategies that often prioritize charisma, emotional intelligence, and visionary thinking. While these elements have their place, we explore something more ancient yet astonishingly relevant: Stoicism, a philosophy that strengthens leadership from the inside out. In this session, we're not just discussing theories. We're equipping you with Stoic tools to transform your approach to leadership. Prepare to uncover how embracing Stoic principles can make you a more resilient, fair, and impactful leader in today's complex world. Let's delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and revolutionize your leadership style. Chapter 1. Embrace the reality of leadership challenges, the inevitability of challenges. Leadership is not a journey for the faint of heart. It is a path strewn with obstacles, each a test of your mettle and resolve. Stoicism teaches us the first lesson: embracing reality, including the inherent challenges of leadership. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." In leadership, this means seeing challenges not as deterrents but as integral to your growth and success. Stoic practices for clarity and resilience. How can a modern leader use Stoicism to face these challenges head-on? It starts with perception. When confronted with a crisis, a Stoic leader first clears the fog of emotion and confusion. They ask, "What is within my control?" This simple question refocuses energy from worry about outcomes to actions that can actually impact the situation. Let's take a real-world example. Imagine you're leading a team through a high-stakes project that hits a major snag. The budget has been cut, deadlines are looming, and team morale is low. A Stoic leader would first acknowledge these challenges openly, without sugarcoating or despair. Then, they focus the team's effort on actionable steps, reallocating existing resources, prioritizing project elements, and encouraging open communication about each team member's challenges and suggestions. Real-world example: the Stoic CEO. Consider the story of a tech CEO who faced a potential company-ending crisis when a major software release was plagued with bugs. Instead of panicking or placing blame, he gathered his team and used the moment as an opportunity for collective problem-solving and resilience building. They reviewed their processes, identified key weaknesses, and strengthened their approach to software development. This not only solved the immediate crisis, but also laid a stronger foundation for future challenges. In embracing the reality of leadership challenges, remember, your role is not to prevent obstacles, but to navigate through them with composure and determination. Stoicism doesn't make the path easy, but it equips you with the fortitude to walk it, regardless of the terrain. Understanding what you can and cannot control. One of the core tenets of Stoicism introduced by the philosopher Epictetus is the dichotomy of control, distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot. For leaders, this insight is transformative. It teaches that while you cannot control market fluctuations, competitor actions, or global economic conditions, you can control your responses, decisions, and leadership style. Strategic focus on controllable elements. For a leader, mastering this dichotomy means dedicating energy and resources to areas where impact is possible. Consider decision-making in uncertain times. A Stoic leader does not waste time worrying about potential scenarios they cannot influence. Instead, they prepare for multiple outcomes, focusing on developing flexibility and resilience within their team. This approach not only conserves energy but also empowers the team by channeling their efforts where they can truly make a difference. Practical application: energy management. Here's how you can apply this in your daily leadership. Identify control zones. Regularly assess situations to clearly identify what aspects are within your control. This could be your communication, your leadership tone, your personal development, and your response to feedback. Release the uncontrollable. Actively practice letting go of worries related to uncontrollable elements. For example, instead of fretting over a dip in share prices, focus on improving product quality or customer service, factors that can positively influence perceptions and ultimately prices. Channel energy. Wisely, train yourself and your team to redirect energies from worrying about external factors to innovating and improving internal processes. Impact of embracing the dichotomy. This strategic focus is not just about coping with the lack of control, but thriving within it. By embracing the dichotomy of control, leaders cultivate a work environment that is less stressful, more productive, and more adaptable. Teams led by such leaders often report higher satisfaction because they feel their efforts are meaningful and directly impactful. Case study: the resilient startup. Imagine a startup navigating the tumultuous waters of the tech industry. When a global economic downturn hit, the CEO, a proponent of Stoic principles, steered the company away from panic. Instead of obsessing over the economic conditions they couldn't change, the company focused on enhancing their customer service and improving product efficiency, areas within their control. This not only helped them survive the downturn but also gain market share as they emerged as a leader in customer satisfaction. Mastering the dichotomy of control allows leaders to transform potential anxieties into actionable strategies, ensuring that their teams are not bogged down by uncertainties, but are focused on creating real value. This Stoic principle reinforces leadership effectiveness and fosters a proactive, rather than reactive, organizational culture. The Stoic virtue of justice in leadership. Justice is a cardinal virtue in Stoicism, emphasizing fairness, honesty, and integrity. In the context of leadership, this translates to transparent and equitable decision-making. A Stoic leader is committed to justice not only in their actions, but also in fostering an environment where fairness prevails and every team member feels valued and respected. Implementing fair practices. Effective leadership involves more than making the right calls. It's about ensuring these decisions are understood and accepted by all team members. This requires clear, open communication and a commitment to ethical standards. Here's how leaders can practically implement this. Transparent decision-making. Always explain the why behind decisions, especially those that affect team roles or project directions. This reduces speculation and builds trust. Equitable treatment. Actively work to eliminate biases in hiring, promotions, and daily interactions. Use structured methods for evaluations that are based on measurable performance indicators. Encourage open dialogue. Create channels for feedback that allow team members to express concerns and suggestions without fear of reprisal. Regularly schedule one-on-one meetings to understand individual team members' perspectives and challenges. Case study: transforming company culture. Consider the example of a mid-sized company struggling with low morale and high turnover. The new CEO, a devotee of Stoic principles, noticed a lack of transparency and fairness in previous management practices. She initiated a series of town hall meetings to openly discuss company issues, introduced a transparent framework for promotions and raises, and established a confidential channel for employees to report unethical behavior. Over time, these measures transformed the company culture, significantly improved employee satisfaction, and decreased turnover rates. Justice as a leadership foundation. By embedding justice in leadership practices, you not only enhance a team cohesion but also set a powerful example. This commitment to fairness helps in navigating the complexities of leadership, ensuring that decisions are respected and followed, because they are understood to be made with integrity and consideration for all involved. Chapter 4. Lead with courage and integrity. The Stoic call to courage. Courage in Stoicism isn't just about bravery in the face of danger, it's about moral courage, standing up for your principles even when it's inconvenient or comes with a cost. For leaders, this means having the courage to make tough decisions, to do the right thing even when it's easier not to, and to lead by example in every action they take. Building courageous leadership. Here's how leaders can cultivate and demonstrate courage. Make principle-based decisions. Always align decisions with core organizational and personal values. This might mean foregoing short-term gains for long-term ethical success. Stand firm under pressure. When facing pushback, a Stoic leader remains committed to their principles, using reasoned arguments and empathy to persuade rather than force compliance. Lead by example. Demonstrate the behaviors you expect from others. If you expect honesty and integrity, be the first to show these qualities in all your dealings. Real-life application. Leading through crisis. Imagine a scenario where a company faces a severe financial crisis. A leader influenced by Stoic principles opts to cut executive bonuses instead of employee salaries, a decision that not only preserves jobs, but also boosts morale and loyalty. This act of courage and solidarity with employees reinforces trust and commitment throughout the organization. Courage as a leadership pillar. Courage, guided by Stoic wisdom, empowers leaders to act with integrity and inspire their teams. It creates a culture of trust where employees feel secure, knowing their leader will always opt for the right path, not the easy one. The Stoic virtue of temperance in leadership. Temperance, a core Stoic virtue, involves self-control, moderation, and balance. In leadership, this means managing one's impulses, reactions, and decisions with a measured and thoughtful approach. It's about being disciplined not only in personal conduct, but also in how resources, power, and authority are used. Practical steps to cultivate temperance. Here's how leaders can foster temperance in their professional lives. Practice measured responses. Avoid reactionary decision-making by taking time to assess situations thoroughly before acting. This might mean instituting a cool-off period for major decisions to ensure they are made with clarity and foresight. Balance in delegation. Show moderation by neither micromanaging nor being too hands-off. Find the right balance that allows team members autonomy while still providing necessary guidance and support. Manage resources. Wisely, demonstrate temperance in resource allocation, avoiding both extravagant spending and undue frugality. Aim for investments that offer real value to the organization and its stakeholders. Case study. Balanced leadership in action. Consider a leader of a growing startup who uses temperance to guide the company through rapid expansion phases. Instead of overextending the company by chasing every possible opportunity, she focuses on strategic growth areas, ensuring sustainability and long-term success. This balanced approach not only conserves resources but also maintains team morale by avoiding burnout. The benefits of temperance in leadership. Temperance helps leaders maintain a calm, composed presence, which is crucial in high-stress environments. It also builds respect among team members who see a leader capable of thoughtful deliberation and restrained action, even under pressure. Chapter 6. Prepare for and adapt to change. Stoic flexibility and adaptability. Change is inevitable in both life and business. Stoicism teaches the importance of being adaptable and viewing change not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and learning. For leaders, this means fostering an environment where change is expected and managed with agility and foresight. Strategies for embracing change. Here are effective ways for leaders to embrace and manage change. Anticipate and plan for change. Use foresight to anticipate potential changes and plan accordingly. This includes scenario planning and developing flexible strategies that can adapt to various outcomes. Communicate changes effectively. Ensure that all team members understand not just the what and the how, but also the why behind changes. Clear communication reduces uncertainty and resistance. Cultivate a culture of adaptability. Encourage innovation and flexibility within your team. Reward those who take initiative in improving processes or adapting to new challenges. Case study: leading through market shifts. Imagine a company in the technology sector that faces sudden shifts in market demands due to emerging technologies. A leader who embraces Stoic adaptability guides the team to pivot quickly, retraining staff and reallocating resources to align with new market realities. This not only safeguards the company's future, but also positions it as an industry leader in innovation. The power of adaptive leadership. Adaptive leadership underpinned by Stoic principles ensures that organizations are not just reactive but proactive in their approach to change. It fosters resilience, enabling both leaders and their teams to thrive in dynamic environments. The Stoic commitment to continuous improvement. Stoicism advocates for perpetual self-improvement and the pursuit of wisdom. In leadership, this translates into a commitment to lifelong learning, not just in one's field, but also in understanding oneself and improving interpersonal skills. A Stoic leader is always a student, eager to grow and adapt. Implementing continuous learning in leadership. Here's how leaders can embody this Stoic principle. Embrace curiosity. Maintain a curious mindset about new technologies, strategies, and management practices. Encourage this curiosity in your team as well. Seek feedback. Regularly seek and genuinely consider feedback from peers, mentors, and team members. Use it as a tool to refine your leadership style and team interactions. Invest in personal development. Allocate time and resources for your own development and for your team's growth. This could include workshops, courses, or even self-study in areas that broaden leadership capabilities. Case study: the evolving leader. Consider a leader who realized that her company's growth was being stifled by outdated practices. She committed herself and her management team to a 6-month leadership training program, which introduced them to new strategic thinking and operational efficiencies. This not only revitalized the company's approach, but also inspired a culture of continuous improvement across all levels of the organization. The impact of lifelong learning. Leaders who continuously seek knowledge and self-improvement inspire their teams by example. They create adaptable, forward-thinking organizations where innovation is the norm, not the exception. This openness to learning and adapting is essential in today's fast-paced world. Chapter 8. Own your actions completely. The Stoic principle of responsibility. Stoicism teaches that we are responsible for our actions and reactions. In leadership, this means owning both your decisions and their outcomes, including acknowledging mistakes. It involves a high level of integrity and accountability, which builds trust within the team. Practical steps to full accountability. Lead with integrity. Always act in a way that aligns with your values and the values of your organization. Let your actions reflect your commitment to your team's and company's success. Acknowledge mistakes. When errors occur, openly acknowledge them, take responsibility, and focus on solutions rather than assigning blame. This sets a powerful example for your team. Decisive action. Be decisive in your actions. When you commit to a decision, follow through with confidence, knowing that you have considered all angles and chosen the best path forward. Case study: leadership in crisis. Imagine a leader facing a major error that resulted in a product recall. Instead of hiding the mistake, she addressed it head-on in a press conference, outlined the steps her company was taking to rectify the issue, and ensured transparent communication throughout the process. This not only mitigated the damage, but also increased customer trust in the brand's commitment to quality and accountability. The benefits of embracing responsibility. By owning your actions and their consequences, you cultivate a leadership style characterized by trust and respect. This approach not only enhances your credibility but also fosters a positive, accountable organizational culture. Embracing gratitude in leadership. Stoicism encourages a profound sense of gratitude, not just for the good times, but also for the challenges and lessons learned. In leadership, practicing gratitude can transform the workplace atmosphere by fostering a positive mindset and appreciating the contributions of others. Steps to cultivate gratitude. Daily reflections. Start or end each day by noting what you are grateful for in your professional life. This could be team achievements, individual contributions, or personal growth opportunities. Recognize others. Make it a habit to publicly acknowledge and thank team members for their efforts. This recognition not only boosts morale, but also reinforces a culture of appreciation. Learn from setbacks. View challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Express gratitude for these lessons, which help refine strategies and improve resilience. Case study: cultivating a grateful leadership style. Consider a leader who implemented a monthly gratitude session where team members shared what they appreciated about each other's work and discussed key learnings from setbacks. This practice not only improved team cohesion, but also increased job satisfaction and productivity as individuals felt valued and recognized. The impact of gratitude on leadership. Gratitude in leadership extends beyond mere thanks. It involves a deep appreciation for the journey and the people who contribute to the organization's success. Leaders who practice gratitude report higher levels of emotional well-being and lower stress, which significantly affect their decision-making and leadership effectiveness. Chapter 10. Serve a greater purpose. Stoicism and the greater good. Stoicism teaches that true fulfillment comes from serving something larger than oneself. For leaders, this means aligning their work with a greater purpose and inspiring their team to contribute to this vision. Strategies for purpose-driven leadership. Define organizational values. Clearly articulate the values and mission of your organization. Ensure that these are more than words on a page by integrating them into daily operations and decision-making processes. Lead by mission. Encourage projects and initiatives that align with the greater organizational purpose. This helps team members see the broader impact of their work. Community engagement. Get involved in community service or social causes related to your business. This not only enhances corporate responsibility but also builds team spirit and pride. Case study: leadership with a mission. Imagine a company that integrates social responsibility into its business model. The CEO leads this initiative by prioritizing sustainable practices and community involvement. By doing so, she not only enhances the company's reputation, but also inspires her employees to work with a sense of purpose that transcends profit. The benefits of purposeful leadership. Leaders who focus on serving a greater purpose cultivate a sense of commitment and loyalty among their team members. This approach not only drives the organization towards meaningful goals, but also enhances employee engagement and retention. Stoic reflection on mortality in leadership. In Stoicism, memento mori, remember that you will die, is a practice intended to cultivate perspective and prioritize what truly matters. For leaders, this reminder helps maintain focus on long-term impact rather than short-term gains, emphasizing decisions that build lasting value. Practical applications of memento mori in leadership. Prioritize legacy. Regularly reflect on the legacy you wish to leave. This helps align daily actions with long-term goals, ensuring that efforts contribute to enduring results. Manage time wisely. Recognize the finite nature of time. Prioritize tasks and initiatives that offer the most significant benefits to the team and organization, and avoid getting bogged down in trivialities. Cultivate resilience. Understanding the inevitability of one's end can foster resilience. It teaches leaders to face challenges with a calm demeanor, knowing that very few crises are truly existential. Case study. Leadership with perspective. Consider a CEO who, after a serious health scare, began implementing policies that would ensure the company's sustainability beyond her tenure. She focused on mentoring young leaders, investing in innovative projects that would pay off in the long run, and establishing a robust ethical framework that would guide the company after she was gone. The transformative power of mortality awareness. Embracing memento mori encourages leaders to act with courage and clarity, knowing that their time to make a difference is limited but impactful. This perspective reduces fear of failure and empowers leaders to take meaningful risks. Stoic emphasis on virtuous living. Stoicism isn't just about personal tranquility. It's about living in accordance with virtue. For leaders, this means embodying virtues such as wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance in every decision and action. Steps to live by Stoic virtues. Integrate virtues in decision-making. Consistently ask how each choice aligns with Stoic virtues. This approach ensures that actions are not just effective but also ethical and just. Lead by example. Demonstrate virtuous behavior in everyday interactions. When leaders model virtue, they set a standard for the entire organization. Foster a virtuous culture. Encourage a company culture that celebrates virtuous behavior, such as integrity, honesty, and altruism. Recognize and reward these traits in employees. Case study. Virtuous leadership in action. A tech company's founder integrates Stoic virtues into the core operating principles of the business, leading to a reputation for fairness and ethical integrity. This not only attracts like-minded employees, but also builds trust with customers and partners, enhancing the company's market position. Benefits of virtuous leadership. Leaders who prioritize virtue create organizations that endure and excel. They inspire trust and loyalty, reduce conflicts, and enhance the organization's reputation. Virtuous leadership ensures that the pursuit of success is balanced with the commitment to do good, creating a lasting positive impact on the world. Conclusion. Embodying Stoic wisdom in leadership. As we conclude our exploration of Stoic philosophy in modern leadership, it's clear that the principles of Stoicism offer more than just personal peace. They provide a robust framework for effective, ethical, and impactful leadership. Summary of key points. Embrace challenges. View obstacles as opportunities for growth and a test of your leadership resilience. Dichotomy of control. Focus your efforts on what you can control and accept what you cannot, optimizing your energy and resources. Justice and fairness. Cultivate a culture of transparency and fairness, ensuring decisions are understood and respected. Courage and integrity. Stand firm in your values, especially under pressure, and lead with moral courage. Temperance. Balance your professional actions and personal emotions to lead with calm and rationality. Adaptability. Embrace change as an inevitable part of life and an opportunity for organizational evolution. Lifelong learning. Commit to continuous improvement and encourage a culture of curiosity and development. Responsibility. Own your actions completely, acknowledging both successes and failures with grace. Gratitude. Foster a spirit of thankfulness, recognizing the contributions of others and learning from every situation. Purposeful service. Align your leadership with a greater purpose, inspiring your team to contribute to something larger than themselves. Memento mori. Keep the finite nature of life in perspective, focusing on creating a lasting legacy. Virtuous living. Integrate Stoic virtues into every aspect of leadership, setting a high standard for ethical behavior. Now, as you step forward from this session, I challenge you to integrate these Stoic principles into your daily leadership practice. Choose one principle that resonates most deeply with you and commit to applying it over the next week. Observe the changes not only in your own approach to leadership, but also in the response from your team. Remember, the path of Stoic leadership is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about making consistent, mindful choices that align with your deepest values and the greater good. Embrace these teachings and watch as they transform not only your leadership style, but also your life and the lives of those you lead. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the heart of Stoic wisdom. May you continue to lead with courage, wisdom, justice, and moderation, creating a legacy that truly endures.